Alright, well, we're gonna drain this oil real quick. Should be a 17, I think a 19. No, I think it's one step bigger than 19. Yep. Grab all the sizes that are bigger. Largest, 22. Too big. 21 is the size. This is not exactly the most thought out way of draining the oil. That's not a 17. Oh, well, that's why it's puffy. The exhaust is falling off. You know, you just sit here and you start to tinker and clean stuff up and try to make it prettier and nicer. And all you can do is you find other things that are broken. Okay, is that not a 19? Yep, it's an 18. Oh, the joys of wrenching on old junk. You never know. Why? Why is this so hard? I know if one of you guys... Is it a 17? No. One of you guys could hold this left hand, my wrench in my left hand, while I mess with this right one. I could get it. But no, I'm all alone here. Cooper. Shh. Sorry about my dog. He's a guard dog. So that's the oil. Where's the filter? It is on the other side. So let me get you moved around. Oh no, my little stand. It's come loose. Well, that's lovely. Alright, I'll bring you back once I fix this. I hope you guys can see it. It's right there. Oh wow, that's loose. Oh, I bet you this thing's been leaking for a while. Amount of buildup on the filter. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Got a brand new filter for it though. Brand spanking new. And I'm gonna wipe that down. Here's the rag. I'm using the clean part of the rag to wipe down the oil filter housing. Can't see the deposit buildup that I took off, but that's alright, because all I care about is getting it nice and clean and having it so it doesn't leak anymore. There we go. Alright, that's nice and on there. Brand new filter. let's let this finish draining out on the other side, and I will set you up so we can do the spark plugs. Because I have brand new spark plugs now. All right. This is a 2-cylinder Kohler engine. So one side is on the left, the other one's on the right. And we are just going to replace these spark plugs because I have no idea when it was last done. Oof. Not the greatest, but not horrible actually. Who makes these? Champion makes these plugs. Not too bad. Much better than my Amazon quality spark plug. But it's brand new. And this other one has some wear to it, so I'm happy I'm replacing them. Alright. And so this engine is dead cold, so I'm not worried about it being torqued to the wrong specification. All we care about is making sure that it's snug and tight a little bit more. The correct specification for the vehicles that I know, like a Honda Accord, Honda Civic, should be right around 18 to 20 foot-pounds. And I've done enough spark plugs that I know what too tight is. If you were beginners or anything like that, I would just not do it unless you have a torque wrench, because the torque wrench is going to make your life easy. Let me get you set up on the other side, and then we will do the other side. Alright, we're on the other side. Don't want to drop that in the oil. Yeah, these plugs were definitely a little looser than what they should be, because I probably could have removed them with my hands. There was like no friction on it. Smells like fuel, but not horrible. Again, it looks just like the other side, so kind of what you'd expect. The engine does have about 800 and something hours on it, so it is not a brand new engine by all means, but it does run pretty good. Once we finish all this tune-up work, I'll show you what it kind of mows like, because I did mow my entire, I got about 7.5 acres of the 7.5 I own. It's probably about 4 is mowable, and I did mow all 4, almost all 4 of it, probably about 3 of it, and it did pretty good. The left side hydraulic unit is a little weak compared to the right, but it's not horrible. It does spin out like a son of a gun though, so if you're like planning on trying to go down a hill sideways or something to make a good mow pattern, better be flat, because this thing does not like going on curves or hills at all. It just likes to spin, and this left wheel right here just does not have any traction. I've thought about adding some weight to it. I did end up adding, let me get you off this stand. I added about 30 pounds of weight onto the tank, or the left side, because this is completely hollow, and that side has gas in it, so it's got some weight to it. What we're gonna do next is replace this, because the splines on this end underneath are completely shot. I did order a new pulley for that one because I found that one was loose, but ended up not being the right size, so kind of frustrated with that. So let me get you set up, and we'll start digging into this pulley right here and then go on from there. Alright, noise alert. I'm gonna pull off this shaft bolt for this pulley. And then tear into it, removing the 4 bolts, and then remove the whole spindle assembly, and then take the blade off that way. I will say it is very nice having a really good impact in your life, because those are worth their weight in gold. So it looks like we have some bolts here that need to be removed. Are they 12s? They're SAE. I don't have a lot of SAE equipment. I do have a 13 though, which let me get an extension. Oh, ouch! Whack my shin. Huh. Well, that does us no good because that was just sheared. I'm glad I'm replacing this. Give me a second to grab pliers and get that taken out. Yep, there it is. Alright, let me get this out from underneath. Oh. Alright, we're gonna spin you around for a second. Oh, manipulation position. So yeah, that was broken. Look at all that crap built up there. Oh, that's a small size. I don't have that with me. Okay. Yeah, that just sheared straight off. Let me get this blade off real quick, because I don't really want to crawl under there to remove it. Gotcha. I know it's a chrome socket. Not supposed to use chrome sockets for impacts. But I don't care about that socket. Boom. And you can tell how smushed and mangled that is. So I'm glad I'm replacing that. Here's the new one. Basically brand new. You can see that. We're gonna put the blade on. Seat perfect. And then we're gonna spins nicely. Let's put this up underneath and get you set up in position again. Sorry for the shakiness. I'm trying to get better at filming. But it's so freaking hot. And the new bolts, the thing I bought came with new bolts, which I hope are the same size. Yep, they are. So let's get this slung up in position. I'm sorry, you can't see. can't see either. But you guys are kind of in the way. Ideally, you want to do this by hand. I'm just going to be gentle. And then now I'm going to grab my ratchet and tighten it that way. That way I know I don't over tighten it, because that would be bad. Be in the same position as I was with the broken spindle. The nice thing is these things are stupid cheap. Like, I thought this was gonna be like 60, 70 bucks, but it's only 20. Shows you how cheap things are nowadays with China making products. Ooh. Here. Focus. Perfect. That's the pulley I'm missing, because that's the one over there is stripped. I'm gonna take a photo of this real quick, because I do want to replace that pulley. So I am gonna replace it with the right one. Question is now though, does it go washer, pulley, nut, or is it washer, nut, pulley? Or does it matter? Now, if you guys could help me get this on there, I'd really appreciate it. This is not easy to do with one person. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Look at height. Belt height, where it was sitting on the other pulleys versus this one. It looks like it's in the right position. So I'm gonna say that's how it goes. Why is it not wanting to fully go down? It's hitting with the hand. Oh, it's just because. Meh. Couple ooga doogas. It's hitting the jack stands I have to hold the engine up, or the deck up. Let's go ahead and grease it, because there is a nice little Zerk fitting in there. I have no idea how much needs to go in, nor do I know where it'll come out at. But figured a liberal amount of grease. God, I can't speak. A liberal amount of lube will do us wonders here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit both of them, or all the Zerk fittings on these spindles. Just make sure that they are more than greased up and ready for some action. Okie dokie. Well, that is the spindle replacement that I had. Let me get you set up in the back again, and we'll go finish up with the oil change and start her up and get her running again and see how it goes, because I'm hoping it's a better condition than I left it, or I got it, I should say. So I'll bring you right back. That won't go down without you moving, so be right back. Alrighty, I plugged up the oil drain, reattached the plug for it, and I got some nice 5W40 Rotella T6 full synthetic. I don't actually know how much this takes. My guess was it'd take about 2 quarts of oil. So what I'm going to do is, this is about 1 quart, I believe. I think I got another jug. If not, I've got some other oil that I can dump in. I don't really care about. Yeah, there it is. We'll check the oil here in a second, once it drains down. And then we will see what it looks like. And if we have to, we'll add more. I am back on flat surface, by the way. So, the oil level should be accurate for it. And we need to add another 1/2 quart. Because it is close to the full line. Here's some generic 520 that I have. Should make it full. Maybe a little over. I don't know. We'll check and see. I'm not crazy concerned about it because this is a free mower, essentially. Boy, it's hot outside. It's like 80 degrees outside, but the humidity is insane. So anywhere you go, you sweat your butt off. And I would say that's pretty much right at the full mark. So I'm happy about that. Let's spray off this engine a little bit and clean it up, make it nice and pretty. Make it look like I did work. Even though I just did basic things on it. You can't even see it either. Let me get you moved back. I'm working with this like little monopod clamp. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. There. Nice and clean. I did put a new air filter in with a little pre-filter on it. It was really nice. Came with the little air filter, the oil filter, the air filter, the spark plugs. All that came with my Amazon goodie bag kit. That was like 20 bucks. So, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but I wasted 20 bucks on it, I don't care. Alright, we need a little more. Make it nice and pretty with some glass cleaner. Sorry for the shakiness. It's kind of part of the mount, I guess, where you're sitting on the engine or on the frame of the little lawnmower. Just gets shaken up a little bit. But you're getting a view. Hey, Coop, quit it. All right, let me get under the seat real quick. Shine that up, make that nice and pretty now. Make this mower look like a brand new piece of equipment. A little elbow grease and a dirty rag. so freaking hot. Stepped on something. I hope this piece of equipment's happy that I'm cleaning it. Because I don't think it's ever been cleaned in its entire life. But it does look pretty good. Seat. Ooh, nice and clean. Sparkly even. Now let's wipe the frame down where all the oil's been hitting. Am I blocking your view? Yes, I'm sorry. I'm not even aiming at where I'm scrubbing right now. Alright. We're gonna check the oil one last time. Just to make sure it's topped off. Need a little bit more, but it'll be good for right now. So let's set you up in a stand and then fire it up and get it moving around a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna take you guys for a second. I'm actually gonna call it because it's getting late. I got a wedding I gotta attend tomorrow, so I'm not trying to work too hard. And I really want to get this guy going. So, that being said, I'm going to call it for the night. I'm going to get started on the Murray. The little push mower that is fixed height wheels. It has an actual throttle, which I question because don't you just want it to go full throttle for a mower? But it's an older mower. So I'm gonna take the carb off, get through it, and try to film this a little bit. With that being said, thank you guys for joining us, and I really enjoy the little company you guys have, allow me, and the fun that we get to have tinkering with this stuff. Keep it going, enjoy it, and have a good night.